with the Optimum Triple Play.
Testing for the 24 Hours of Le Mans has concluded, and Audi's new R18 was quickest. Mr. Le Mans, Tom Christensen, posted the best time with a 3-minute 27.687 ahead of the sister Audi driven by Mike Rockenfeller. The best Peugeot was third, but interestingly, Peugeot drivers Marc Gené and Alex Wurz had the fastest trap speed at just over 210 miles per hour. NASCAR star Michael Waltrip, his Ferrari, posted the 9th best time in GTE Pro class. Hey, here's a quick recap of the best in class, if you like. You know where the Audi finished in LMP1. In LMP2, it was the Sinatec Oreca Nissan, while in the 2 GT classes, it was ALMS regulars that dominated with their European teams. 2 medical updates for you, and we start with Kasey Kahne, who used the downtime this week to have surgery on his right knee. It's considered minor surgery to repair a torn meniscus in his right knee. Red Bull Racing says Kahne will be ready to race at Richmond, and there will be no backup driver standing by. Renault F1 driver Robert Kubica continues to make steady progress from a serious rally accident in February this year where he was lucky to escape with his life. The Polish driver was released from an Italian hospital today, which is great news, and he begins an arduous 6 to 8 hour daily physical therapy routine, but doctors still say it's too early to know when he will return to racing. We're wrapping up this Easter edition of Speed Centre. Time now for the final lap, brought to you by Aaron's. And going solo, here's Ray Dunlap.
So far, there have been 8 races in the NASCAR Nationwide Series and 5 in the Camping World Trucks. The only non-Cup regular to win has been Johnny Sauter at Martinsville. So that leads me to the big question, will there be a champion in the Nationwide Series this year with no victories?
Thanks, Ray. And one last programming note before we sign off. Wide Racing from Richmond live on Speed this coming Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. On Thursday, be sure to tune in to Speed at 8 p.m. Eastern for the 4th annual Denny Hamlin Short Track Challenge. Denny and Sprint Cup friends will duke it out on the short track for some of the best local late model races. It's going to be good. That's 8 p.m. on Thursday. So, before we say farewell, a quick reminder about the 24 Hours of Le Mans coverage here on Speed. For the 2nd consecutive year, we will have 25 hours of coverage both here on Speed and on Speed.com. One competitor in that race is a Frenchman who calls America home, Simon Pagenaud. Of course, he is the reigning ALMS champion. He dazzled everybody at his IndyCar debut a couple of weeks ago at Barber Motorsports Park, and there's some big news coming out this week. He's going to add another category of racing to his already impressive resume. Thanks for joining us on the Speed Centre. I'm Lee Diffie, standing in for Adam Alexander. Adam will be back, and enjoy your week.
You've been watching Speed Center.
What a tremendous performance. Bobby Allison, the leader of the Alabama gang.
I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to Bud Moore. The car did run perfectly all day.
Pearson gives his car a breathtaking ride down the front stretch into first place.
Running like a thief in the backstretch, it's Jarrett, number 11, making a move.
Lee Petty in number 42 still running wide open.
Lee Petty takes command of the race.
NASCAR was a sport started by survivors. They were the greatest generation. Men like Walter Bud Moore, who fought for freedom. The course of a fledgling sport was charted by these men who changed the course of history.